This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45. The quintessential spot for hip hop. With no politics, no filter, Heather B. It's only the truth we represent here on this platform.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, don't matter how many records you sold.
Really don't.
How many downloads you hit.
Who cares?
We don't care about your views.
Nobody. I don't even see you.
And we don't even care about your shoes, your sneakers, your jeans.
They ain't on fleek.
You know, these IG girls that you're posing with that you really don't even know. We don't.
They men in real life.
We don't.
Wow.
We don't care about that. Have to tell them what we care about on Sway in the morning.
Bars, son.
Bars. And with that said, man, first time I saw these guys perform live, my girl Skyhook had been telling me about them. You know, the Bodega Brovas, all right, Sky, you know how I am, man. It takes me a second. King Tech could jump on it, you know, and be like, yo, these guys got great personalities. You know, I'm like, well, okay, Tech, but bars. And then I went and saw him perform at South by Southwest.
Nice.
And I was thoroughly impressed because the system and, you know, wasn't the best. You know, the setup may not have been the most top-notch.
Right.
You know, the crowd was, you know, an interesting crowd full of mostly artists. And these guys got up there, regardless of whatever the circumstances. I think the sound went out.
The sound did go out.
Yeah.
We had to beatbox our way through the set and just like rock through. Just go in.
It just went in, right?
Right.
And when I saw that, I said, these are some hyenas. Welcome to the show, the Bodega Brothers, baby.
Hey, appreciate you, man.
What's up, man? So, Headcrack, you've been here before.
Yeah.
You know, and then you brought the remaining team members up this time as a collective.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I know you, but introduce yourself to the audience.
Well, I go by the name of Keynote. I'm the little neutrinoid one. You're not sure what you're looking at. You know, little Mexican one in the group, man. The little guy, that's me.
And I'm Travi.
Travi.
Yeah.
The Irish one.
The Irish one.
Irish
Okay.
one.
Irishman.
So we got a Latino, we got an Irishman, and we got a Kibulanian.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Wow, I like that. I'm saying that from now on.
Dropping science.
Yeah, you heard that, right?
Yeah.
Man, how do you feel, Keynote, about you know, comments that have been made by Donald Trump about, you know, immigrants coming from Mexico? And did you take offense to that at all?
Man, no, I mean, it takes a lot for me to get offended, like a lot.
Yeah.
So I laughed because I kind of expect those things to kind of come out of his mouth because, you know, he says he might even have a point, but then he says stuff really messed up. You know what I'm saying? He says things in a very unconventional way, and a lot of people took offense. So I think we're a little bit too PC in this day and time. But I mean, yo, come on, man, don't if you're making a point, don't say it like that. Don't be calling people rapists and all this and that. And I assume some of them are okay. Nah, man, it ain't like that, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? A lot of these people working for you. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. And then, you know, Travi, you know what they said about Irish people.
Yeah. No, what? We eat a lot of potatoes?
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of drinking, too.
They beat him up on The Simpsons.
He lives up to 50% of that stereotype. Like, Travis, like, man, somebody get this dude a liquor endorsement.
Please.
Actually, don't.
Don't give him
I thought you was going to have the liquor, Heather.
I got it. My locker's over there.
Okay, cool. That's what I was waiting on.
I got you.
It's lit up right there.
What's interesting about you guys is you've been traveling around the world for a long time and performing and building your audience. And if you look at the college charts, you read about them, you find out that they've had a series of #1 hits on the college charts.
Right.
And they've been really going the traditional route of building a foundation in this digital time. What has been like some of the, you know, the hardships you faced and some of the wins you've had, you feel like, in the past few years?
I mean, I think the toughest part, I mean, as for me, Headcrack, like, you know, being on, like, you know, terrestrial radio.
Yeah.
Doing the type of music I do and not really having an outlet to really wave that flag properly because, you know, like certain aspects of hip hop don't get represented very well on terrestrial radio. So, like, you know, no matter what city I've ever lived in, we've always been the outcast doing whatever wasn't popular, you know, in that city. Because I'm not going to do monkey shit, you know, just for the sake of getting spins. Like, at the end of the day, I have to look myself in the mirror, look myself in the face, and, like, you know, think about what the music I'm making may be doing to the people that's listening to it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of records out there. It's like, yo, like, you may not get it, but what you're saying is really like corrupting a misguided youth. So I mean, so that, you know, there's a struggle with that, because like I am given opportunities all the time to sell out. Like, oh, I can sell out here. No. You know, so like, so to hold that back, you know, that's one of the hardships I see. And then the advantages is the platform that we're on, like, you know, kind of helps open some doors. But some people don't know that Head Crack is in the Bodega Brothers, and vice versa. So, you know, it's about marrying those two to get the ultimate win.
And Keno, you do radio too, right?
Yeah. Right now, I'm not concentrating on Bodega and doing some television things, but yeah, come from a radio background. Heck, that's how Head Crack and I started together. Did on 97.9 The Beat in Dallas, did a night show for over 11 years. You know, and then Crack and I did for a year. We did a syndicated show. You know, we're looking at doing some new things. You know what I mean?
People don't understand that a lot of times, if records, Dallas, of all places, has been a great gauge to tell you the trajectory of which your record could be, its potential. Because if a record breaks in that Dallas market, that typically means that it's going to break nationally, right? Did you do radio too?
Yeah, I did. I did the marketing side of radio. I worked with them at 97.9. I did the street team stuff and helped get the station off the ground for
he was one of the first cats there.
6 years I was there. Yeah, it was cool, but I didn't like the corporate side of that.
Yeah,
his firing was epic.
I got employee of the month, and the next week they fired me. I was like, yo,
Literally.
Radio 1, what's up, man? You know, it's like, how you gonna give?
We ain't gonna conglomerate bang here on. You're saying too many names.
I throw shots. I throw shots.
I see, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Tuck the guns,
man.
Okay, well, you guys got a new project that's coming out later in the year, in September.
Yeah.
Okay, LGA.
LGA.
Right. So what does LaGuardia Airport have to do with it?
Actually, LGA could mean whatever you want it to mean. Like when we first came up with the concept, it was loaded guns and alcohol. Also, it could mean let's go ape shit, let's get everybody, love God, angels. I don't know, like, you know, whatever you want it to mean. Everyone's going to listen to the album and walk away with a different interpretation of it. But I think, you know, like, you know, we was doing an interview yesterday, and, you know, somebody asked, like, how do you describe the album? If Straight Outta Compton had unprotected sex with Midnight Marauders, you get LGA.
LGA.
It came out now.
Yeah, so those two projects will give birth to the Bodega Brothers.
Right.
Okay, I like that. Okay, I'm going to play Rising, and then also they're going to perform something live for us. You want to talk with the Bodega Brothers, 888-742-3345. Rising, Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. That's off the Loaded Guns and Alcohol LGA album by the Bodega Brothers, who are here. They are here.
Shout out to our girls, Kiva Soul Lily, who sang on the hook, and my man Picnic Time, who made the track.
Very dope.
Picnic Time is down with
Erykah Badu.
Yeah, Cannabinoids.
Man. That's what's up. Let me ask you guys something, because what I also like about you, because I spoke on this earlier, the performance aspect. You guys get really animated. It's a physical performance.
Yes.
Have you ever been injured?
Oh my God.
This dude, South by Southwest.
This dude.
Yeah, like Crack. He is as dope as he is, like freestyle. You obviously heard him freestyle and everything, and jumping on the beat and just really going with it. Yo, he's off rhythm with his body. It's like his mind and soul and body are not connected. And like I've had a bloody lip. I've had my watch broken.
You've been knocked off stage?
I've been knocked off stage.
Damn, dude. We've both been knocked off stage.
I've had a black eye.
The dude wants the spotlight, man.
He chipped my tooth with a mic.
It's like when you turn on a
right here.
It's like when you turn on a water hose real fast and it just starts like oscillating and whipping wildly. That's kind of like what happens when a beat comes on stage.
Like we were in London or in somewhere in Europe, and he chipped my tooth with the mic. He knocked my and I was like,
it's that South by Southwest. Right after you saw us, he bloodied up my lip real good on stage with the mic.
I think this dude got an abuse problem right now. Does he like you guys?
I think he does. He says he does it out of love. It's kind of like an abusive relationship.
Mike Turner.
I do this because I love you.
Go ahead, Heather.
I'm just curious. Bodega Brothers. Okay, when I think of the Bodega, I think of like a Dutch, you know, the pineapple soda, some barbecue chips. Yeah, that kind of thing. Is that your tour? Is you like you gonna sit up in the hood in front of the little bodegas and have everybody come out?
good
Like,
idea.
why the name? Like, tell me about this.
I mean,
Yeah,
like musically, Bodega Brothers is kind of like a bodega. Like you
Yeah.
could come to us musically and get whatever you want. Whether
Turkey
you,
and cheese sandwich.
yeah, which is like some hardcore grimy lyrics, or you can get a champagne ale, which is like some of our
you
finer
will.
women music for like like
you
the
will.
ladies.
It just shows that it's just like we all individually bring something different to the table.
Okay.
You know, Crack, he's the bar master, the freestyle, you know. And then, you know, I come with more of the political type of views, and Keno, you know, he does everything. We can all do that, but it's just we want people to know that it's like walking into a bodega. Like,
Got you.
You're gonna get whatever you want when you come out of it, and then we're all brothers. Like, we are family first. Like, we've known each other before we were a group.
Now, by Keno, they say you do everything. Is it because you're Mexican, dude? Do you think? It's,
Yeah, they trying to. It's like that movie Day Without a Mexican. Like, go,
Yeah.
you know, I can change oil in the
I
cars.
have a great yard.
You know? Yeah, I can hook up his yard, kick bars, go in there and
depending
buy
on
the joint. You know?
wherever we're at, he could be whatever we need him to be. Oh, we in Puerto Rico? Puerto Rican Keno.
Yeah,
Cuban
we
Key.
in New York right now, so I get. And most people think I'm Puerto Rican or Cuban if I'm in New York or something. So yeah,
but
just
rock
go with
with it, man.
Whatever.
Does it get? Well, let me ask you this: being on Dish Nation, you know, and you said a lot of people don't realize you're a part of the group, and you're on TV every day. I can see how it could benefit you because the exposure is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
You know, how does it hurt you?
You know, sometimes you want to travel, do a tour, and you can't because you have to report to a place of employment 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? So, like, sometimes it's possible to be a prisoner of your own opportunities, which I am happy to have said opportunities. But, like, you know, it's like, you know, you're the kid looking out the window, wanting to play because you see everybody else out there playing. You feel like you can throw or hit the ball just as hard as the person over there is getting props for hitting and throwing the ball, and you want to get out there and do that. You know what I'm saying? I guess the grass is always greener.
Does it make people question your credibility as an artist because you're doing this show?
I would think so, because like in hip hop, people never want to see people do two things, ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it just seems like there's a double standard, especially like if people know you for a certain thing first before the second thing. You know, what a lot of people don't know before radio and TV. Like, rapping got me on radio and TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people who get to see it out of sequence don't get to know that.
That's very true.
And see, one of the cool things is like Crack. He's very good at like including us in a lot of cats like that. They would, you know, the group wouldn't work out. There'd be jealousy, you know.
Yeah.
But Crack includes like he'll get Dish Nation to come out and like do an episode where we're like actually in the episode. You know, it's happened before. He includes it, and then it just works out. Like, and if he can't be there, me and Key still go and do the show. We have it worked out. The show is perfected.
Be able to change that to where like if Trav can't make it, me Crack can rock. If Crack can't, then me and Trav got it, and it's still the same energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know everybody's verses backwards and forwards, so it works out. It's very interchangeable.
Can Crack get Ricky Smiley to play your music?
He has.
That's
Yo,
what
that's
I'm
I'm
cool
saying.
thing about Ricky, like Ricky is like the biggest supporter
Yo,
of
yeah.
anything
Okay.
I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, and like even if he has to like chop down some red tape to make it happen, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why like that's the homie. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's cool.
So
Shout
like
out to
it's
Ricky,
always dope to have somebody like that in your corner, like,
Yeah.
you know, that got your back. Cause I got his back.
Well, you know, he went through a lot to get to where he is. So
Yeah.
he probably understands your struggle. Like,
Absolutely.
He
He even used to come in when we do the night show, and Craig with Timor's, me and my other partner Super K would be doing the night show, and he would come in and say stuff we couldn't say about our program director at the time because he wouldn't get in trouble. So he'd come up there at night. I heard y'all getting messed with. Come up in there, start causing all kinds of problems. Man, it was great.
He will fight for what's right.
He will. He don't give a damn. He don't give a damn.
That's what's up, man. Now, so people, if they want to get the Rising, is it available now? They could download that? Or?
We're about to drop it on bodegabrovas.com, so you can download it for free. And yeah, we got the video coming like hella soon.
Okay.
And man, and we got our current singles out right now on iTunes, Amazon, and all that fly stuff. In the Sky, as well as Freshest Facade. If you haven't seen a video for Freshest Facade, definitely check it out. It's a social piece, man, for real, for real.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.